ice. He's a special player, like it's hard to score goals in this league. We wanted to add a goal scorer. And when Malcolm got hurt, when we were going down the stretch and still within question of who was going to be in the playoff, Phil Kessel really was an impact player for us. And then all through the playoffs again, I'm so happy for him because, his years in this league haven't been easy. Now he's got his name on the cup.
Jim, how does this compare to the first time you did it?
Well, I don't want to make light of any time you do it. It's special every time. It was special in Carolina. We had a special group there, special fans in Carolina. Same thing in Pittsburgh. But to win a Stanley Cup with two different teams and two different coaches, two different types of players, that feels good.
You said when Mike Sullivan was hired that you thought he was a guy that could get that team turned around and playing the right way, I think were the words you used that day. What did you think of how quickly he was able to sort of get that moving in that direction?
Well, Sully made an immediate connection with the players. He just has a special way about him, about the way he communicates. And the players bought into it. They liked the style he played, and then it just gained momentum from there.
When you were done, Jim, in Carolina, what were you thinking?
For a couple of weeks, I was thinking I was just going to take it easy and play a lot of golf until I got a phone call from Pittsburgh, and I wouldn't have gone many places. I just felt with the core players in Pittsburgh, this was a chance to win another cup, and as it turned out, I was right.
Jim, you played for the Penguins. You knew the city when you came there. It's a different type of market now. To know what's going on back there tonight, I mean, as a father, as a general manager, as a former player who lives there now, what are your thoughts on what's going on back there right now?
I'm so happy for our fans because the one thing that hasn't changed in Pittsburgh from a long time ago when I played there is they have great people there. They're hardworking people, and they're looking for hard work from their teams. And I think even down the stretch, like when we weren't having a good night, our fans really supported us because they appreciated the hard work. So I'm happy because our team can relate to what they do.
Evgeny said when he talked to you a couple summers ago about what the team needed, he said better players. I said didn't say what he said, but I mean you certainly upgraded this team in terms of the depth. Did you think it would be possible with the cap constrictions that you guys had to build this type of depth when you first took the team over?
Yeah, because we filled it with character players and players that played certain roles. Front guy, we talked about Kessel, what he does, but we brought in a lot of character guys, the Cullens, the Fears, the Beninos, all these guys, and Daly and Hagelin. We had a good group of guys. I've said this a few times before you got here. What gets overlooked is Sid is a great leader. He does things quietly. His play speaks for itself. He's an all-around player, but he's the guy who really led this team.
What's Mario and Ron been like to work for?
Terrific. They're very supportive. They have great leadership qualities. They don't overdo things with me, but if we need to talk about something, just great conversations, and they've been super to work with.
You said before